back to Simple Food Recipes. Today we are making Czech Pudinkáče, soft vanilla filled buns that taste just like the bakery. Let's go! Start with 3 1/4 cups all-purpose flour and pinch of salt. I'm using a kitchen scale here, it just keeps everything more accurate. Give the bowl a quick mix so the salt spreads evenly, and that way the dough comes together smoother later. Add 3 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of sugar. That's just the right amount to lightly sweeten the dough. I like spreading it around the bowl so it blends evenly when we start mixing. Add 3 egg yolks. They give the dough that soft, rich texture and nice lime color. And don't toss the whites. I always save them in a small container for later. They are perfect for quick omelette or even brushing pastries if you ever run out of whole eggs. Next goes the oil. I'm measuring out exactly 200 milliliters. That's just a bit over 3/4 cup. Measuring it separately really keeps the dough consistent, so into the bowl it goes. No stirring yet, we are just loading everything in. Now the milk. I'm adding exactly 1 cup and make sure it's at room temperature. Warm milk helps the yeast wake up and gives you softer dough. Just pour it straight in with everything else. And last one, the yeast. 1 full packet, that's 7 grams. Just add it in on top. Now let the mixer bring everything together. Start on low so the flour stays in the bowl. Then slowly increase the speed. You will see the dough come together into a soft, smooth ball. Let it knead for a couple of minutes. This is where the gluten starts doing its magic. If the dough feels too sticky, add just 1 tablespoon of flour at a time and let it fully mix in before deciding if it needs more. It should stay soft and a little sticky, not dry. Give it a moment to develop. The texture gets better the longer it needs. Once the dough is ready, cover the bowl and let it rise for about an hour. A warm spot works best. You want it to double in size and get nice and puffy. For the filling, I'm using instant vanilla pudding, the pie filling type you find in the baking aisle. Just follow the instruction on the box for the pie filling version, but remember, every brand is a little different. If yours needs cooking, use a bit less milk than the package says, so the pudding comes out thicker and doesn't drip out of the buns. Whisk everything really well. Smooth out any lumps and let it sit for a moment so it can firm up. You will see it start to thicken as it cools. That's exactly what we want for a stable filling. Now grab 12.5 tablespoons of softened butter. That's about 180 grams. And whip it until it's nice and fluffy. Once it's airy, start adding the pudding a little at a time. Don't rush this part. Adding it gradually keeps the filling smooth and creamy without splitting. Let it mix until everything comes together into one silky uniform cream. Now add a splash of vanilla extract, about half milliliter to start. Let it mix fully first, then taste it. If you want stronger vanilla flavor, go up to about 1 milliliter. Add it slowly so you can stay in control of the flavor and don't overpower the filling. When it's all blended, the cream should smell beautifully vanilla. Pop the filling into the fridge for a bit. The cold helps it firm up so it's much easier to spread later and won't slide off the pastries. Take the rice and dough out and give it a quick knead just to bring it together again. Then divide it into equal portions. A kitchen scale makes this super easy and keeps all the pudinkáče the same size. Once everything is portioned, we are ready to shape. Take 1 portion and roll it out into a little rope, about 20 to 25 centimeters long. That's roughly 8 to 10 inches. Find the middle, Twist the two strands together and place it right onto your baking sheet lined with parchment. Keep going with the rest until you have a whole tray of them. Cover the shaped pieces and let them rest for about 20 minutes. This little break helps them puff up and bake more evenly. While they rest, preheat your oven to 190 degrees of Celsius or 375 degrees of Fahrenheit so it's ready when we are. Crack one egg into a small bowl and add just a pinch of salt. That helps it mix a lot smoother. Give it a good whisk until it's fully combined and there are no streaks left. Now brush a thin, even layer over each piece. Take your time with this step. A light coat gives a beautiful golden shine, but too much can drip down and burn. So gentle and even is the way to go. Pop them into the oven and bake for about 20 minutes, just until they turn nice golden color. Keep an eye on them near the end so they don't go too dark. Once they are out of the oven, let them cool down completely. I know it's tempting to rush ahead, but if they are even a little warm, the filling will just melt and slide right out. A few extra minutes of cooling makes all the difference. Carefully slice each bun in half horizontally, like a little sandwich. Try to keep the top and bottom even so the filling sits nicely inside. Now spread a generous layer of the chilled vanilla butter pudding filling onto the bottom half of each bun. Place the top half over it and press slightly. If your filling is runny and didn't firm up in the fridge, just heat it in the microwave for a few seconds and whip it again. It should thicken and be perfect for spreading. Finally, sprinkle a little powdered sugar over the top for that classic baker look. Take a moment to admire your beautiful pudinkáče. They smell amazing and taste even better. Perfect for breakfast, dessert or just sweet snack anytime. And that's it, your Czech Pudinkáče are ready to enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and follow Simply Food recipes for more easy tasty treats. See you next time.